The 50 best PlayStation 4 games of all time. Just a reminder that I made a video like this one, but about games of PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3, so watch it after this one. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And also, this is just my opinion. Comment yours in the comments, alright? So let's go. Red Dead Redemption 2, the story before Red Dead Redemption 1, with a new protagonist, Arthur Morgan, and an amazing storytelling with one of the most impressive open-world games ever made. Resident Evil 7, the returning of Resident Evil to the true survival horror, with a new protagonist and story, and also a new perspective in an immersive first-person camera.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
Uncharted 4, the final Nathan Drake adventure with impressive graphics and refined gameplay. Explore once again the universe of Uncharted with some old characters and also new ones. GTA 5. Yeah, a PS3 game actually, but the PS4 version is still one of the best games ever made. So explore the most beautiful Los Angeles with an impressively fun gameplay. Alien Isolation, the best Alien game ever made, a true survival horror where you really feel the impressive menace of Alien and be aware as it will learn your moves. The Evil Within 2, explore once again the universe of The Evil Within, now in an open world experience, with secondary quests and secret items, and also amazing boss fights. Rainbow Six Siege, an insane competitive tactical FPS game that's so alive to this day, with a true need for cooperation and insane gameplay features. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, the new universe created by From Software, with mechanics of Souls-like, but with a totally new gameplay and features, and a very hard game by the way. Infamous Second Son, one of the first games released for PlayStation 4, and is still a very unique and fun game to play even in 2024, now with a new protagonist and characters. God of War, the returning of Kratos, now in the Norse mythology, with a son and a new objective, so explore this semi-open game with great characters. Control, a game with an immersive story connected to the other games from Remedy, as Alan Wake and Quantum Break. Discover the mysteries of this building and be surprised.
For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible.
Battlefield 4, a great FPS with a fun story mode, but the most important thing here is the multiplayer, with massive maps and a lot of players fighting for the objectives. Bloodborne, a PlayStation 4 exclusive that deserved a PlayStation 5 version with 60 FPS. Explore this dark and lonesome universe dominated by deadly creatures. Call of Duty World War II, a great World War II Call of Duty game with an incredible story and characters, and a fun multiplayer and zombies mode. Ghost of Tsushima, now with the new game announced, explore this beautiful universe of Ghost of Tsushima with a fun gameplay and an insane visual beauty. Dark Souls 3, the last experience of Dark Souls, now with faster gameplay and better graphics, and obviously great boss fights and soundtracks. God of War Ragnarok, the final experience of Kratos in the Norse mythology, for now all the realms of Midgard, with the characters from the 2018 game and also new ones. Kingdom Come Deliverance, the most realistic RPG in a medieval world, a game that deserves your attention. There's a sequel announced the next year, so play the one first. Battlefield 1, the apex of Battlefield in my opinion, with great stories in different moments of the war and an immersive and incredible multiplayer experience. Celeste, a great platformer game, with a friendly visual and a great soundtrack, but a very hard game to do 100%, believe me, I did it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, explore the huge map of Greece in this massive Assassin's Creed RPG, with thousands of secondary events and quests to do. Alan Wake Remastered, a former Xbox 360 exclusive, but now with a remastered version that ride the horrors of the first Alan Wake game and pay attention to the story, it's insane.
I've been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Death Stranding. Even in 2019, Kojima was able to create a new type of game, but it didn't please everyone, but it's still a great and amazing video game experience, and the sequel is coming out in 2025. Elden Ring, the definitive Souls-like experience, now set in an open world with hundreds of boss fights and secret areas. So believe me, if you enjoy Souls-like, you gotta play this one. Metal Gear Solid 5, another game from Kojima, and now a new experience of Metal Gear Solid, now set in an immersive and creative open world, and also with a new gameplay. Uncharted Lost Legacy, a new Uncharted experience, but now with another protagonist that was introduced in the second game, Chloe, and all the rest is still in the same style of Uncharted 4, what is great. Spider-Man, the biggest Spider-Man game until that moment, with insane gameplay, story and also characters. And this is one of those games that's really pleasant to just stroll in the map, to just walk in the map.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location?
The Last of Us Part 2, the sequel of the acclaimed game of 2013, but nobody was ready for what was going to happen in this one, so if you didn't play it, be ready. The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. I know, another PS3 game, but it's a good one, so it really deserves to be in this list. So just play this insane open world RPG. Batman Arkham Knight, the final Batman adventure in the Arkham universe. We'll follow his last missions in this amazing game, and with a new feature now, the Batmobile.
I need the location of Unit 247.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the reboot of Modern Warfare released in 2019, with a brand new gameplay and engine, and one of the best stories of all, and an interesting multiplayer. Fallout 4, the ultimate Fallout experience, with a big open world with a lot of places to explore, and different types of weapons in the game, and also a good story with multiple endings.
No price is too high.
Horizon Zero Dawn, explore this universe where it was supposed to be over already, but somehow it's not. So unravel the universe of this game with a great gameplay.
Still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday.
The Witcher 3, the best Geralt of Rivia adventure so far, and it's still one of the best RPGs games ever made, with multiple endings and infinite things to do. Persona 5, one of the biggest JRPGs ever made, with an insane story mode and a journey full of great characters and surprises. Monster Hunter World, a huge action RPG with challenging bosses and fluid gameplay. By the way, the new Monster Hunter is coming out next year, so play this one. Resident Evil 2 Remake, the remake of one of the most beloved Resident Evil games so far. So now explore Raccoon City Police Department with amazing graphics and an immersive gameplay. Nier Automata, an action and adventure game with impressive world, and if you never played it, get ready, it's much more than it looks like.
Bringing the battle to them.
The Last of Us Remastered. Okay, one more PlayStation 3 game, but this game's a masterpiece, so it also deserves to be in this list. And about the game you know already, right? It's insane.
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel of Horizon Zero Dawn, but now with better graphics even, and a few new features too. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the remake of the most beloved Final Fantasy experience, but it will be divided into 3 games. This first one, the rebirth of PlayStation 5, and another one that still wasn't released. Doom Eternal, my favorite Doom game, with a fast-paced gameplay, classic enemies, and a huge arsenal of guns. And of course, some insane boss fights with precise soundtrack. Yakuza 0, the beginning of Kiryu's saga, released years after the launch of the first game, but it was created to be the base of it all, changing some things even. Shadow of the Colossus Remake, a game that's totally unique, with a lonesome and a mysterious world. Explore and defeat the Colossi and unravel the story of the game. Undertale, a indie game with an impressive experience. Play it in your own way and see the consequence of your choice, and be surprised by how good it is. Disco Elysium. This is another game that's very unique. It's basically an RPG, but with some very exclusive features and possibilities.
This man would hurl himself in.
Days Gone. Survive this chaotic open world game with their bite, escaping and facing the zombies, and there's a lot of them, and also other survivors of the surroundings. Hades, thought by many as the best roguelike game ever, set in the Greek mythology with a fast gameplay and a story with a lot of information. Resident Evil 4 Remake, a great remake of Resident Evil 4, with a better character development in the characters, and a refined gameplay and graphics.
Nature calls, huh?
Yakuza Like a Dragon, the first Yakuza game in a true JRPG experience. Discover the mysteries of the clans and meet very interesting characters through your journey of over 40 hours. Well guys, this was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment your favorite ones. Watch the other videos I did about PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 games. I also intend to create of another consoles too. So if you can click on the like button, that will help me a lot. Subscribe to the channel too to help me to keep producing these videos. That's very time consuming. And thank you so much for your presence. So long.